Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Niger Biz Review podcast. So usually it's just me talking, sharing my ideas and experiences with everyone. But then today I have a guest with me, Whoopi, and then the guest is a she. Interesting. Yeah, I've had two guests so far in all episodes of my podcast. The first was Ebuka and Adaeze and then Diamond Oko. For the episode with Ebuka, we talked about how to gain experience before getting a job. So most people come out of school without a job, and then they don't have experience. So because they don't have experience, they cannot get a job. But me and Ebuka discussed on how you can actually get experience before actually applying for a job. And Diamond is an entrepreneur. She has a community called the startup or so. Anyway, I have a new guest with me, and then let her introduce herself. I wouldn't want to introduce her. I'll just let her introduce herself. Hi, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Good to have you on the podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet my guest. All right, so tell us who's on the podcast today.
Ada.
Ada. There are like 2 million Adas in this world, so let's know which particular Ada we are talking to.
My name is Adaeze Eche.
Oh, Adaeze. Hope I pronounced that right. Adaeze. Is it Adaeze or Adaeze?
Adaeze.
Okay, Adaeze. You're welcome to the Niger Biz Review podcast. How I got to meet Adaeze. Okay, so there was Adaeze is actually a writer, a very interesting writer. She has a very good sense of humor. She knows how to share her humor and draw people in with her humor. So how I got to meet her was a friend shared something with me and said, "Oh, there's this girl. She wrote something about aliens and it was very interesting." So he shared it with me. Shout out Binga. And then I went and looked at it and I was like, oh, interesting. Oh, she writes well. But I didn't reach out to Adaeze. After a while, so that means she's actually a very interesting person. She now shared something. She shared pictures of she makes soaps. So Ada writes and then she makes soaps too. So she shared pictures of soaps and the soaps looked edible. And I was like, who's this person? And I went back and it was the same Ada. I'm like, oh, Ada again. Okay. Good to have Ada here. So Ada, I've not even told you the story before. I've not told you someone had actually showed me your works before I actually reached out to you because of your soaps. I've not used Ada soap yet. She has not sent me a sample. So if I use it, I'll be able to tell you guys.
Come and buy.
No. Because we brought you here, I'm going to give us like test samples, so that we can, give testimonials and tell them if it works, So anyway, how did that?
That's fine.
But if we pay for what?
If you pay for delivery, I can send you samples. Only you.
Only me. All right.
Yes.
So I like it that when you're business it seems like you're such a businesswoman. So Ada is she's a writer. She's a person, and then she's a craft person.
Yeah, I like to use my hands.
Yeah. So she's a craft person and also a businesswoman. I know she does a lot of other things, but how did you actually get into writing, Ada? I know people want to actually become writers, but they don't know how to get started. So how did you personally get into writing?
I don't know. It just started as a hobby when I was 11.
Okay.
When I actually started writing stories, I used to have this diary where I would write things that happened every day. If I fought with my brother, I would write about it.
Yeah.
If they beat me, I would write about it.
Wow.
So, I got into boarding school and started writing mystery stories.
Sorry, which of the boarding schools did you go? Because I went to boarding school too.
I went to Federal Girls Owerri.
Oh, I went to FGC Contact Mene.
Unitate.
What did you say?
Bro, Unitate.
Yeah, bro,
I
you need to say.
think
For
we
those
know.
of you that don't know what that means. So let's get back to how that got into writing anyway.
So I used to write short stories. My classmates and other friends used to read them. I even had this teacher that used to read my stories, and she used to encourage me. So it just sort of snowballed from there. Like I would write series in books,
Yeah.
like covered notes. This will be part 1, this will be part 2, this will be part 3.
Are you serious?
Yes. Sadly, I've lost most of them. Moving houses and stuff like that. Schooling. So moved to uni. I stopped writing for a while. I now started reading more. Then during my service.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Sorry, during my service, I now decided to take it seriously. I opened a Wattpad account. I started writing African themed stories.
Yeah.
So it actually took me 3 years to finish that book.
Wow. What's the title of the book?
I'm really shy about sharing my work. It's titled Period.
How do you now get new audiences if you don't want to share your work?
I don't know. I'm just shy about sharing.
So I brought you on here to promote your work. To get us to, get to meet you, get to know the amazing things that you've done. So come on, you can't be here and then be shy about your work. You don't want to make money? Is it just for?
Not just. I do it because I like it. The money is like an added bonus.
Yeah.
To make to get money, more money.
Okay, but what's the title of your work so people go check out your books? Because I've told them that
you're.
What? I didn't get that.
Preordained.
Oh, preordained.
Ordained, yes.
So where can they get preordained?
You can get it on Okada Books.
Okay.
It costs 500 naira on Okada Books.
Oh.
It's free on Papop. I don't know if you know about Papop. Phoenix
What did
Award.
you call it?
PABPUB.
Papop.
Yes, it's a short form for Phoenix Awards Books publication. So it's a platform where they share, where you get access to African themed books of all genres.
Yeah.
So there's romance, sci-fi, things like that.
Yeah.
So all you need to open an account. So it's free on Papop, but on Okada Books it's just 500 naira.
Okay. So, but how's the writing journey been? Is it possible for people to make a living off writing African themed stories? Would you say writing is actually a lucrative career path?
Well, I have close to no experience in mainstream, the whole traditional publishing thing. Writing is actually is rewarding because you make people feel things that describe, like you put them into the story and you take them to places and they meet people who sadly exist. And it's really satisfying getting feedback from people who read your work. But when you want to make it into a business venture, you have to be very intentional about it. You don't just expect to blow from writing. The publishing world is crazy. For me.
In what sense?
Like you have to first of all they have to accept your work.
Yeah.
If you're going through the traditional publishing way, you have to send in your manuscript. They can accept or reject your work, and if they accept it, after all the processes, they start selling. That's if they publish it and everything.
Yeah.
And title to like 10-15% maximum of the
royalties. Wow. Just 10-15%.
15% if you're lucky. That's for most of the ones I've seen.
Yeah. So
better offers exist out there. I don't know, but most of the ones I've seen are 10-15%. So if they're selling a book for 2,500 naira,
yeah,
that's not.
So you'll be doing like, is is it 400 naira or like 200 to 250? Is that it?
Something like that.
Wow.
You make profits from the number of books. So the higher number of books are being sold,
Yeah.
the more the money is. And we know that I don't know, problems can creep in unless you're with a very good publishing house. Then the other way is self-publishing, where you pay the publishing
I was
house
just about to ask about that. Yeah. Are you
Yes,
self-published?
I'm not. I don't have paperbacks. I just put my things online.
That's still self-publishing now. It's the new school now. This generation doesn't do things the conventional manner. So putting your works online and having people buy them. You're a self-published author.
Under Okada books.
Under Okada books. But do they
Books,
actually?
Pop
Yeah,
books.
I'm sure they take a little commission from the sale of your book.
Yes, with Okada books you get 70%.
Oh, that's not really self-publishing actually. That's not self-publishing because you are just using a bigger known platform, and
Yes.
then going under the umbrella. But you can actually build your brand as an author and then publish your works. Maybe have a website and then publish
Yes.
your works there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of the would that be royalty? That's not royalty though. That's proceeds, Abby. It's when someone is in charge of marketing and promotions and publishing that you get royalties. But if you're selling your books yourself, that is actually
I have no idea. I am doing so many things, so I can't focus on one thing for too long.
Sorry, what did you?
I just like to write and I said I'm doing so many things at this point, so I have my fingers in so many pies. So I haven't down to. I just like the ease of publishing online and just leaving it there.
Yeah.
So when I'm ready, I can look at it and see how far. But I plan to take it more seriously.
Okay. So publishing is just one aspect to writing. What are the other aspects to writing?
If you're doing the whole self-publishing thing, obviously you need to build an audience. You have to target who you want, who you think will enjoy your books, your work.
Yeah.
So that is another aspect of it. And you have to try and make yourself accessible to your readers, because your readers will want to communicate with you. Because I keep getting messages, hi, I like this chapter, and I like your book, I like this character, I like what he did here, I like what she did there. So they really like to be in contact with the person that created what they are enjoying.
Yeah.
And I find it really touching that people will like your work and try to reach out to you, to praise you, to appreciate you. I like that a lot. So it's one of the things I enjoy about writing. Then you have to actually build characters from scratch. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like
I can imagine.
Like you have to build characters, man. You have to find their favorite food, their favorite color.
Are you serious?
Certain behaviors, what they like, what they don't like. That's like my favorite thing.
It's like building a human being, a new human being.
Yes, building a human being in your mind that you express through writing. I really love that aspect of writing. I'm very, very passionate about it. Like the characters I have built now, they took me years.
Are you serious?
In fact, it's like they are my own.
So writing a novel or writing a book is not just waking up one morning and then starting to write. You might have been forming the story in your head for a long time. The story might have been developing, and then all you need to do is just put it down to paper and express what you're thinking.
Yes, and also sometimes writing can be spontaneous. There is no manual for it.
Yeah.
You can just make things up as you go, like plot twists and things, and just like throwing things into a pot and hoping that end product is
Comes
going to
out. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes.
But what is your writing process though?
Ah, my writing process, I cannot even describe it. Let me just say it's spontaneous. Because when I think of a story, I know how I want it to end. But how to get there, the roundabouts, the U-turns, zigzags, straight
Hmm.
lines. So it's my writing process is very spontaneous.
So apart from your book, the first book, what did you call it? Untamed?
Preordained. Preordained.
Preordained. Sorry. Where did untamed come from? Apart from preordained, do you have any other work published?
No, I'm working on the second one. It's like a sequel.
You want to give us sneak? How do they call it? These tidbits or sneak peeks into the new book, so our listeners will have heard it first before it goes out into the world. You want to tell us what it's about? You know, we need some exclusive. Come on.
it's just romance and humor. Mostly.
Oh, really?
Of drama. I like to write.
Talking about romance, how would you describe yourself? A romantic?
I don't know. Now God gets me.
I don't understand. What does that mean? Yeah. What does that mean actually?
I don't know. Like, I'm just, when I like someone, they will know.
And when you don't like them, they will know too.
Yes, they will also know.
That's cool. So you seem to have so writing is actually such a diverse topic, and then you don't even know the angle. I'm talking based on this conversation now. There's actually a lot that we can talk about writing, you know, on this episode of this podcast. But so I know that I know that okay, I've even been cutting you short somehow. Like, yeah, we're talking about developing character, and then I just brought in some other gist and some other line of questions. Apologies for all of that. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, that we can actually spend the whole day talking about writing. But one of the things that made me bring you on today was your interesting personality on Twitter. You seem to have this, what I call it, sharp with humor. Yeah, sharp with humor. Yeah. Yeah, and then you seem to have cultivated a loyal following. How did that happen?
I don't know, I'm just myself on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, I like things that make me laugh. I like learning things, and I like retweeting for other people to see. Like, if I see something good, I can't keep it to myself. I have to retweet it. Sometimes I have to comment on it, and I like connecting with people.
Yeah.
And Twitter is a place where I do not need to post my pictures. I mean, I can do that once in a while. I do not need pictures to get engaged. It's not like Instagram where people like more of what they see. I enjoy Twitter. I'm just having fun on Twitter. It's vibes. Oh no.
It's vibes. I like the vibes. Actually, I like the vibes. I like the stuff that you do on Twitter. It's interesting. It's fun. It makes me would I say giggle? Not giggle. It makes me it makes me laugh. Not really laugh, but what's the word? Just small laugh. How do you describe little laugh? What's the word for little laugh? Like
chuckle?
Oh yeah, like chocolate. Man, you speak English so much. That's why. That's why you're such a writer. So, has there been any benefits to writing? Like, what are the things you would say you've benefited from? Okay, writing and then being I wouldn't say public figure yet, but being a person of interest.
Person of interest.
No, you have a following. People actually, I think, like your opinion. So, yeah, I think so. Or you have, okay, I'll say you have good sentiments.
Okay, let me believe you.
Yeah. So what have been the benefits of, writing? Is it monetary? Has it been financially rewarding? Has it been in terms of meeting people? Has it been in terms of going to new places or discovering stuff? Like, what has been the benefits of your writing and then being uh someone that has good sentiments on Twitter? Has there been any benefits actually?
Yeah, I meet new people regularly.
Yeah.
Not in
Yeah.
person.
Okay. You sound like you're scared to meet people in person.
Yeah, it's the internet is a wild place.
Wild place.
Yes, it's a wild place.
So you tread with caution.
Yes, you tread with caution.
Yeah.
I like to meet like-minded people online, even through writing. Like I am part of some writing communities, some writing groups. On like we moved from WhatsApp to Twitter, back to WhatsApp again.
Yeah.
From one as well. I've met people everywhere, and then I like the whole thing has given me the opportunity to learn. Like I'm always learning.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
to learn,
Okay.
to research.
Yeah.
To relieve my, I don't know, to go through my memories. Some of my writings are inspired by my memories. Like my first book was I set it in Lagos because I was in Lagos when I was writing, so I explored Lagos a lot. So if you read it, you will see like so many descriptions of maybe Allen,
yeah,
things like that, Balogun Market, things like that. So it's been a nice, let's say it's been a nice ride, and me, I know that I'm not doing as much as I should be doing concerning writing. I should actually be more intentional about it and be looking towards monetizing the whole thing, because writing is very broad. It's not just about writing stories. You be an editor, you be paid to proofread people's work, to help people write their own stories, and go into content creation. So in writing, and I know I'm gifted in that area. It's just
you're gifted in that area.
Yes, let's just say I've been limiting myself because I am easily distracted. Let me put it that way. That's one of my flaws, which I hope to overcome. Because right now I'm doing business, I teach, I'm a student, I write.
So you're doing business, you teach, you're a student, you write. Okay.
Yes. So
can I ask something personal?
Okay.
Are you never mind.
No, you must ask it though. Let me know if I'm dragging you or not. Ask. Ask.
Okay. So you said you teach, you do business, you write, you're a student. So are you a wife or a girlfriend or something?
None of the above.
Are you serious? So all of this takes your time takes your time and your energy, and then you don't have time for that or what?
No, it's not that I don't have time. I've not
Sorry, we didn't get that.
I don't like anyone
out of the billions of handsome men in this world, there's none that you like enough yet. Interesting.
Or that. Like, no, all of them.
It happens. So, but yeah. What are the challenges you go through as a writer? What are the challenges that young writers in Africa actually go through? The challenges they face?
Number one is writer's block. Okay? Like when you hit the wall mentally, you're like, oh my god, where do I go from here? So that it happens regularly, more often than people read it and they're like, wow, this book was so lovely and everything, but they're not really aware of the challenges that the writers
Yeah.
go through to put things like this. Like for me, what inspires me to write is traveling. I like moving around. I like going to new places. And my year in Lagos, that's during my NYSC, was it was a very good year because I explored Lagos a lot. Continuously, I just go to the beach or go to
really?
or that's one the story for another day. I snuck out of the house.
That was like that
and
was
they
a
caught
journey.
me when
They caught you.
I confessed by myself.
Nice. So you're adventurous, yeah.
Yes, I like moving and I like interacting with people.
Yeah.
So
we're
So when that doesn't happen for a long time, it just kills the vibe. Writing vibe. When I don't get to explore, go on adventures, it dampens my, the creative.
Yeah. So apart from writer's block, is there any other challenge? What other challenges do writers face?
I think that would be personal. It should be personalized.
So there are no general hurdles, especially that are peculiar to writers in Africa.
Well, if they I don't know, maybe publishing might be an issue.
Okay.
Sometimes you might put something and then maybe they will say it's not African enough or it's not what we're looking for. Things like that.
Have you actually entered for any of those prizes in writing?
Not for prizes. I mean, like to submit a manuscript to the publishing house. Yeah, there are more rejections than
crazy. Yeah.
So
are they?
My experience.
Are there? So writing is one area that I am a little bit interested in, but my interest in writing is actually not to become an author of books. So I'm more into persuasion writing. Persuasive writing actually. Persuasive writing or content, copywriting actually. Do you get? So writing for commercial purposes. So so actually get people to take action, take specific to buy. They say buy. It doesn't have to be buy all the time actually. Take specific action. But if someone actually wants to become a writer, what are the ABC steps?
This is a very tough one.
Because I'm sure aspiring writers would be listening. They'll listen to this podcast and they would want your opinion or your tips on this.
Let's see. Find out what you want to write about first. Then I think the first one should even be to read. Like you can't write without reading.
True.
It's not possible. Just make sure you read. You like reading. Find out what you want to write about, and write about really anything. Then have friends and family who will give you honest reviews, who are ready to go through your work, let you know what they think. You should surround yourself with like minds. Not necessarily like minds, but you could surround yourself with people from diverse areas anyway. So long as they love you and they are going to support you by reading your work, telling you what, giving you feedback. Then connect with other writers as well. Because sometimes you would need a different perspective on what your work is. Yes. Then know your punctuation.
That's basic now.
Very important. Although they have editors for those ones anyway. I think that's it. I mean, when you're done with what you're writing, then you can now move over to if you want to publish or you want to move to another field of writing. That's why you have to actually know what you want to write about.
So who are actually your favorite Nigerian writers?
I do not have a specific favorite Nigerian.
Really? That's
yeah. I only like
Chimamanda.
I only say I like. Yes, I look up.
So you want to be like Chimamanda? I
want to be like me.
Like that. I'd like to ask you your opinion about a particular writer. I found that interesting. Okay, so I found that what's the word? It's my podcast, right? Okay, I found that weird. And you said Akweke Adaeze.
Akweke Adaeze, the author of Fresh Water.
Yes.
Bro, I've read that book.
Oh, you loved. What's your opinion about the writer, the person? I didn't read the book. I've not read the book. I think she has several books, and she's a multi-award winning writer. Like, highly recognized globally or in America anyway. So, but I feel like she has a controversial lifestyle. I don't know.
Okay, is Akweke. Not.
Yeah, so I wanted to know your opinion. What you think about Akweke?
I have no opinion. I think she's a very good writer. Her book captivated me. I was so happy to have read the book. Like, it held me for days until I finished reading it. I was like, wow. About her personal life,
Any opinion?
I don't have any opinion.
That's fine. That's okay. So, if you want to recommend a book apart from yours, what would it be? You can recommend yours. Okay, 3 books people should read. 3 books young writers should read to broaden their minds, and maybe make them learn new things. What 3 books would you recommend?
That's so difficult. There are so many books.
Your favorites. It doesn't have, so it's your opinion now, your own recommendation. That's why we are talking to Adaeze now.
Okay. I like Chimamanda's.
Any particular Chimamanda's book you would recommend?
I really enjoyed Purple Hibiscus. That was the first book I read from her. Then
that Brown. I love that Brown. I've actually read most of, I think all of his books. Does he have a new one?
I've read all his books too. Have you read
Origin? So that means he has a new book.
Origin
came out when
yeah, that's the latest book.
I've not read Origin, so I should go and read Origin. Was he antagonistic of the Catholic Church again?
My God, should you blow your mind?
Was he antagonistic of the Catholic Church again? His books actually antagonize the Catholic Church somehow. You wouldn't know, huh?
That's the irony. I'm Catholic.
Yeah, I'm Catholic too.
Right.
So anyway, let's not talk about that Brown. And there's somehow he writes and then you begin to wonder or doubt, but it's all good. So Chimamanda, Dan Brown. Okay, I'll read Origin. Yeah, thanks for recommending Origin. Is it Origin the drink?
Origin what?
Origin the drink.
No, calm down.
No, I'm teasing actually.
And I like Mario Puzo books.
Oh, I used to read Mario Puzo. Yeah, the Godfather series. Meta. So I used to read a lot of non-fiction.
Yeah, I'm not a non-fiction person. I only like biographies and autobiographies. Oh.
Sorry, my bad. I used to read a lot of fiction. Mario Puzo's, Dan Brown's, and the rest of them are actually fiction books. So I used to read a lot of fiction. And so my mindset changed. Not really my mindset. Okay, so I think that was a phase. And then so I now moved into things like psychology, marketing, sales, business, personal development, self-help.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? But I'm beginning to find all of this boring again. So I think I'm going back to
Always found
fiction.
it not boring. There's no manual to life. Life has no manual.
No manual for. Yes, true. There's no manual for life. But then you can actually get useful tips that can help you or give you ideas on, how you should handle things.
Yeah,
You
I
get?
understand.
But fiction, yeah, and then so I think fiction opens your mind actually. You get to know more about people, their cultures, the way of living in other parts that are far away from you and stuff like that.
And one thing I like about fiction is that you get to marvel at the work that the authors put in to create.
Man, so that is why I respect Dan Brown a lot. The guy's research,
You get like
is
factual
crazy.
research, factual.
He goes into, as in, he brings history, and then it feels like you're watching a movie. You don't even know if you're reading a book.
Oh yeah, another Nigerian author I like is L. Nathan John.
Okay, L. Nathan John. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The guide on becoming Nigerian and then Born on a Tuesday. Those books are really the sarcasm or satire in how a guide to becoming Nigerian was top notch. Like I laughed so hard. When someone is insulting you and it's funny to you.
Yeah, and then you're enjoying
you're enjoying the roasting session. Let's just say that it was.
Yeah, I like L. Nathan John. I've not read any of his books. I just follow him on Twitter.
He has a really
interesting
his sense of humor is wild.
Yes. It's crazy. It's wicked.
Yes, I like that word. It's wicked.
Yeah. Then I think someone in that space is Gimba Gikanda. Gimba Gikanda, is that his name? He's also a writer. Are you aware of him?
I think I've seen his a few times on Twitter.
Yeah. So maybe I'll begin to pay more interest to Nigerian authors.
Yes, you should.
I don't think have I read Nigerian authors.
If you're into ebooks,
okay, so I need.
Or
Okay, I'll check. I'll begin to pay interest in Nigerian authors. So let's talk about Ada's other ventures. Apart from writing, you said you teach, you're a businesswoman, you're students. What again did you say you do?
So.
Oh, you make okay. So let's know about business. Apart from writing, so Adaeze is a mogul.
Is a what?
She's a mogul. Oh, should we say tycooness?
Anyone in the making?
Which okay. In the making, all right. So yeah, she doesn't want. Yeah, in the making. Let's go with that. So let's talk about the soap business. Like, how is that doing? What's the name of your brand?
It's Roots to Skin.
Roots to Skin.
Yes, like
interesting name.
Plant based.
Like from the soil to the skin, or from the plant roots
not just
to the
plant,
skin.
From earth, from the earth.
Oh,
something like that.
So yeah, so you make soaps.
Yeah. Not just soaps. I will move into body butters and toners.
And all of that. But how is that doing?
It's doing fine. Just business has been slow because of the pandemic. You have bad things. Customers outside the state.
Yeah.
Now that they've eased the lockdown a little, I hope to continue. I'm gearing up to continue.
Yeah. Interesting. So how do you serve customers? Is it within just the city you are in?
For now, I'm just doing within the city. Yes, within the states rather. Yes, but from next week, I will
So
restart
yeah.
Niger State.
Okay, and I think we had a great
Yes.
conversation. I actually enjoyed talking with you on the podcast today. It took a while
Please
convincing you,
don't expose me.
but it
Don't
took some effort.
calm down.
And I did not want.
Don't
What did
expose
you
me.
say?
You know I'm a shy person. Please.
No, I have to call you out this
Now,
time
wow.
around. Okay. I won't then. But thank you for actually coming on the podcast. Did I tell you that I'm starting an online community?
Yes, you have mentioned it now.
Did
Yes,
I?
now. Am I not your feature
Not on the.
supplier? What are you saying?
No, I'm not. That is separate. That is
Oh, another
separate.
one.
So I'm
Now,
working
who
at.
is the tycoon now? Calm down.
No. This is just to bring people together and share
All right.
knowledge. Do you understand? So it's called the Grind Club, and it is for young entrepreneurs, young business people, young working class executives in Africa. It's something like it's going to be a newsletter, an online community. So we'll be sharing like resources for people to grow, get to the next level in career, get to the next level in business and stuff like that. So you might want to check us out.
All right.
We're on Instagram. Yeah, we're on Instagram at the Grind Club, the Grind Club _, and on Twitter at the Grind Club. And then our website is thegrind.club.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you want to reach Ada, how do we reach Ada?
On Twitter. Can we see on? Yes.
Okay. What's the Twitter handle?
Adaeze Eche.
Okay, Adaeze Eche. I'm sure our listeners from Europe might not be able to spell that. So you want to spell that?
Okay, just search for Miss Ada Oku.
Miss Ada Oku. That's Miss Ada.
Yes.
OKU.
Miss _Ada _OKU.
Oh, Miss _Ada _. Okay. So is it safe to call you Baby Oku? No, I could be hilarious sometimes. Yeah. You? Yeah. Well, it's really nice having you today on the podcast.
Thank you.
I'm hoping that sometimes so there will be like there will be growth and then development, and then there will be new reasons to bring you again on. So from all of us at the Grind Club, because we're actually transitioning. This podcast is the Niger Biz Review podcast, but it's gonna become the Grind Club podcast. So from all of us at the Grind Club, we say thank you so much, Ada, for being our guest today. And then we've had like 15 or close to 20 episodes of the podcast, and then you are the third guest. Yeah, so thank you so much for honoring our invitation. And yeah, so guys, go follow Ada Miss Ada Oku on Twitter, and go buy her book on Okada Books, and is that Pop Hub?
Preordained.
Yeah, what am I saying on same? Go buy Preordained on Pub Hub and Okada Books, and tell Ada. So if you're a new follower, if you discovered Ada through the podcast, you could reach out to her and say, "Oh, Ada, I found you on the Niger Biz Review podcast or the Grind Club podcast," and you're fit. So thank you so much, Ada.
Thank you too.
Yeah, we're gonna let you know when the podcast is out. so you can listen and then you
Oh,
can
how long
share
does
and
it
then
take
all of that.
before it's out?
Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Yeah. A few minutes and then
Okay.
it's out. So and then this could inspire you to start your podcast too.
Fire to put my finger.
Yeah.
It's another
What did you
fire
say?
to put my finger.
No, but it's just I see that as a form of creative expression. Sometimes people don't want to. Sometimes people don't want to do video. Do you get? And then podcast is like an easy form of expression that is not video. Do you get? Yeah. So it's just I feel like I have a lot to share and then I don't want to write. Let me talk.
I guess.
Yeah. I'm sure you didn't know it would be this seamless or it would be this interesting or it would be this fun.
This fun.
Yeah. So I'm actually glad that you had fun.
I'm glad I had fun.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Ada.
You're welcome again. Thank you for having
me. Yeah. And from all of us at the grind, we say see you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. It's on Apple Podcasts, it's on Spotify. Just search for the Niger Blues Review podcast and then give us, so you can share, you can subscribe, you can give us a review, a positive review, and you can tell your friends about us. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day, everyone.